Gemini, the storm may have shaken you, but it didn't take you down. And the person connected to you, they're here. They're steady. They're showing up. Let's see how your energies are dancing together and what's next on your soul path. Hello, Gemini. Welcome to party number 2 for your season. If you missed the first reading, I will link it in the description below. I'm Stephanie, and welcome to Creators on the Crest, where we rise with the tide and align with the truth. Today, I'm doing this really fun bonus reading for you. We're going to look into your overall energy. We're going to look at your specific energies and then the energies of the person or situation that you're dealing with and how those energies mingle and dance in the middle. It's all about relationship today, Gemini. So strap in and get cozy because we're going to reveal what is going on for you. Okay, we're going to start here with the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle because I want to get the overall energy and then we'll get into the reading. We're going to pull clarifiers. We're going to go in deep. So let's get started here for you, Gemini. Woo, Gemini, you got number 11. So we have a master number right off the bat. You got awareness. The energy of awareness supports our capacity to focus our attention on all aspects of the multidimensional world so that we create the reality that we truly choose. Oh my goodness. This is important. Very, very important, Gemini. You know, I'm actually recording this kind of at the end of your season, but you're making it very clear. When it comes to your energies, you're not done showing up. You're not done being very present in the world and in your gifts, talents, and abilities. So Gemini, we're going to look at your energies first, and you're giving me the Tower, the Knight of Wands, and the Hanged Man. Honestly, Gemini, it feels like someone else around you has cramped your style. First of all, my nose is itching like crazy, and that's always a sign that the energies are moving, but that somebody may have tried to guilt trip you, tried to take the wind out of your sail, tried to deflate your balloon. It just does not feel good to you with this Tower here. Things came crashing down, and I don't think it was expected. I think you kind of feel like the rug was pulled out from under you. You still feel confident in your own actions, however, though, so you're sorting through the energies, almost picking what energies are meant for you to take along that are truly yours, and what else might have flown into your energy field that doesn't feel as good. I like the Hanging Man here because I feel like you're taking the time to get really, really clear on this, okay? So something has gone on here. Now, the person you're connected to may not be the one who threw the debris in your energy field, okay? It doesn't appear to be that way, at least, because I see how you're relating. However, whatever's going on with you that kind of rocked your world a little bit may have affected the relationship, especially if you're close to the person. They're giving me the Seven of Wands, the Strength card, and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like they see you as someone who's going to rise above this obstacle, whatever has come into your field that is annoying you, bothering you. Again, it feels like someone misunderstood your intentions or intentionally tried to make you feel bad about something, make you feel guilt or shame or like something was wrong with what you were doing. This other person sees the strength in you. This is a Leo energy. Some of you might be dealing with a Leo yourself, and they see you as very stable through all of this. So honestly, this other energy feels quite supportive. In the middle of the connection, you've got the Chariot and the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles kind of gives us that weeble wobble energy of like, something's off with one or the other person in this connection, and you're both aware of it, and I think you're trying to make sense of it together. And we have the Chariot, which indicates to me a nice forward momentum where this relationship can maybe pick up the pieces, so to speak, of whatever you've been through and really move forward with more aligned intentions. So let's get some clarifiers because sometimes the story will change a little bit when we start clarifying, but let's look into this Tower. To clarify the Tower, you got the Moon and the Three of Wands. That's a lot of castles. That's a lot of towers there and shrouded in darkness. Now, I really like, Gemini, that you're bringing a little fire energy energy into your reading. You have the Three of Wands here. You're not exactly happy with whatever this has triggered in you. It may have hit a sore spot for you or hit a soft spot for you, but you're willing to look at it from a transformational perspective with the Three of Wands. You may not know, if you look at this character in the card, they might not know exactly what move to make, but they're willing to sit with the energy, which I think is important, especially when we've been triggered or misunderstood in any way, shape, or form. Again, it feels like maybe there's some fog to work through here, but I see you being patient with that and utilizing the fire element appropriately in order to transform that, which is good work. Elemental magic is all about understanding the presence, the potency, and the pace of the different elements. Let's have a look at this Knight of Wands. You get the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. This is you rising into a royal regal status here. The Knight of Wands is going to be that transformational energy. It's that reassurance that whatever you did or said was aligned with who you are. Maybe somebody else misunderstood you. Maybe somebody else is a little bit jealous of you because you're a lot of fun and you're kind of the life of the party. Someone kind of looks at you like with a targeting energy that doesn't feel so good. But you've got the Knight of Pentacles. Perhaps this other someone who came into your field is a bit more immature than you. It's going to require patience. This could be a situation possibly with a child or an adult child, something that has changed the dynamic. Maybe you feel misunderstood by someone in your family. Again, I don't think it's this partnership person over here that I'm feeling, but someone here has definitely thrown a curveball at you. With the Knight of Pentacles coming in, that could be a work situation as well. The Queen of Cups is here, which is self-care and self-nourishment, but you can see in this particular card, she's pouring out her cup. There's water all around her, but instead of filling the cup, she's pouring it out. I want you to be really careful here, Gemini, that you are taking time to recover from this. Something actually did come into your field and it hurt you, it triggered you, it activated you, and I know you know that, but let's take a moment just to check in with your heart and make sure there's no bruising there, right? Let's make sure that the heart is feeling whole, and if not, maybe there's a little bit of work to do there to fill your cup. I would think some exercises in self-care and whatever that means to you, and maybe a little bit of distance from the situation, if you can get it, are implied here. Let's go ahead and clarify this Hanging Man now. Wow, Gemini, we have another Knight coming in on your side. You have the Wands, the Pentacles, the Fire, the Earth, and now the Air here comes in. And remember, you had that Queen of Cups. So you really got a nice elemental balance here. I think the only thing to do with the water element is to make sure your own cup feels full or to refill yourself after this incident. The Knight of Swords tells me with that Hanged Man that you're going to come out all the stronger from whatever this was that kind of rocked your world or made you feel a certain way. There's some processing that you're going to do here, but when you come back out, you come back out strong. This is you. This is your energy. This is the air energy of Gemini. It's sharp. It's intellectual. It's smart. It knows what it knows what it knows. It knows its nose. It knows it all, okay? Let's just put it that way. You know what you want, you know what you're going for, and you're going for it, regardless of whatever else anyone else has said or done to try to interfere with that. And you have the Lovers card here. You again, Gemini. You again showing up on your own behalf and making the determination, I am who I am, and no one's going to come in with an energy that is not harmonious and interrupt what I am here to do and what I am here to accomplish. And you're very confident in that. You're bringing balance to that through your own inner work with it, which I really love to see. That's the hard part. The only caution I have here in your energy is really make sure you prioritize that self-care and filling your cup back up. I would hate to see any of you get laid out for a day or something like that, or end up having it affect your health because it did hit you a certain way. It did go deep into to maybe your past wounding or traumas. Now let's look at your partner, this other person, and what they have to say about all of this. Okay, so they had the Seven of Wands energy. That's the rising above energy, and I do think they support you in doing that. Ten of Pentacles. This is someone that you do feel you can create with. You do feel you can build with this person, and perhaps you have built with them. They've got a real grounded energy for you that I like, and I think that they're the kind of person who can pick up some of the slack while you work on filling your own cup. That is very pleasant to see. They do show this Four of Cups energy. They're sad for you. They're sad for the situation. They're sad that it's triggered you. There's times where they don't know exactly what to say or how to feel about it. They recognize the importance of staying grounded for you, and so though they do feel a certain way and may have a few things to say to whoever really came in and interrupted your energetic field in the way that they did, this is all in how this came in. It was very unexpected. It feels left field. It feels like the rug was pulled out from under you. It feels like it came out of the shadows. Your partner here, the person who cares about you, whether this is a love relationship or a good friend, they're frustrated. They're a little bit confused as to how to help you or how to hold the space for you. I think they're going to let you take care of it by taking care of other things so that you can focus in on these energies. Let's look at this Strength card that they're showing. I do feel a solid energy in this person with their grounded kind of nature, and they get the King of Swords and the Hermit. Yes, they see you. Here you are again with the King of Swords, Gemini. They see you as maybe needing some time to get back to yourself. The Hermit card comes up here. This may be a partner or a friend that would recommend to you, hey, take some time for yourself, take a vacation from work, get the space, get the distance, return to yourself and your natural energies. Don't be afraid to hide away for a little while. Take the time to fill your cup. It's all okay. I'll hold everything together. I'll hold down the fort for you. I do feel like this is an important relationship to you. It feels like a solid soul connection where someone really does have your best interest in mind and someone that you've created with. For the Queen of Pentacles, where they were showing me the stability, and I think these energies are for you to be able to identify who this is for you. This is a person who is also making some sort of important decision. I don't think it has to do necessarily with your relationship dynamic, but it will affect the relationship. So they have a decision before them too. Part of their mind and mental energies in their heart is tied up into making that decision. They want to help increase stability in the home space. Home seems to be very important to them, focusing on the home and the dynamic there. And they got the Ace of Wands. This person is trying to get really creative on how to use their own strength. So remember, we had the Strength card here, not just for you, but for this situation altogether. I feel like something new is approaching for this person. Some sort of decision they're going to make is leading them to something new, which will affect the dynamic. Not directly, but it feels like the relationship here is being considered on both sides. That's how partnerships work. Consideration, respect, acknowledgement. Those are nice energies to share. Let's take a look at, first, I want to go to the Two of Pentacles in the connecting energies. This is kind of the weeble wobble kind of feeling, the back and forth. Perhaps both of you are dealing with things, and both of you, with the overall energy being awareness, are really actually palpably aware of what's going on here. For the Two of Pentacles, you got the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Love will see you through. Again, we have a 10, like the 10 of Pentacles that they showed me, but in the emotional energies here, fulfillment comes through for you, Gemini, with this person, and it feels really good. It feels fulfilling. I feel like whatever the dynamic, you have a very nice partnership. There's the kind of equal give and take. Maybe right now, Gemini, since this one, this Two of Cups kind of comes up on your side, you may not feel like, oh, I'm maybe not giving as much as I normally would, but can we let that be all right? I think this person is aware of that, and they completely understand. They're going to be the ones that hold down the fort, that maybe pick pick up some of the slack while you get back on track with yourself and you get that self-care amplified and get that cup full for yourself. Let's look at the Chariot here. This is Cancerian energy. It's very nurturing. It's a nice sign in a reading where I'm looking at two people in relationship together. There is balance usually implied here. On your side, here's what's really interesting. On your side, the Wheel of Fortune comes out. On their side, the Tower. The two of you have been through some stuff together. You've really been through some things together and you've learned how to balance the energies. I feel like this is a longer term connection that I'm looking at for the majority of you here. If it's not long term as it stands in this time frame, this reality right now, you have some sort of long standing past life connection with this person. The depth of the soul connection here is deep and what you're working through. When one of you is out of balance, when things are blowing up for one of you, the other person can help in holding the space and helping the person adapt and overcome the energies. Wheel of Fortune is a breath of fresh air. And so Gemini, I think you're being reminded here that even though this period of time might be the period of time where something has broken down for you or come into your field that doesn't feel good, and it might make you feel, because like I said, I felt like maybe somebody's laying a guilt trip. Maybe you start to feel guilty about everything in your life, but there have been many times, especially in this connection, which is an important one for you, where you have been the breath of fresh air. You have brought in the winds of change for the other person when things have broken down. And that's what they're saying. They don't want you to add any more stones to the burdens that you're already dealing with. They want you to be able to work through it. Things for them don't appear to be breaking down right now, but they're acknowledging that in the past, they've had these kinds of breakdowns too, and you have been there to hold space, to offer the nurturing energy and to support them. So I really feel like I'm looking at a lovely connection here, one that you need to be maybe reminded of to help you put in perspective, especially if something off-putting has happened in your energetic field. Focusing back on, but look what I got and look how grateful I can be for what that is. Let's get a card from the Super Attractor Oracle for you, Gemini. Maybe two. I'm all of a sudden, you're like, no, two cards. Gemini wants two, of course, the twins. We're going to get two Super Attractor Oracle messages for you. If the cards will stop sticking together. Here's one. Okay. One more for Gemini. Gemini needs two. One more. The first message is, the more I attune my energy with appreciation and gratitude for this connection, the more the universe will deliver. Yes, this is an upward spiral here that the two of you are walking. And sometimes when something comes in and tries to disrupt your path, that's okay. The two of you, through appreciation of one another, gratitude for the connection, can overcome and open back up to the universe. The second message is, when I'm grateful for what I have, there it is again, appreciation and gratitude, I can feel good along the way to what I desire. This is a very powerful message, Gemini. Absolutely solidifies what I was saying about you're on the right track, you have the right partner or friend or person in your life here, and even though something has come into your field and set you off and maybe drained you of your energy, maybe a vampiristic energy has affected you, if you can really work on turning the focus back into the good stuff in your life, the appreciation and the gratitude, while at the same time acknowledging how you feel and working to fill your cup back up, even if that means taking some time out away from others, just to be with yourself, then that is going to bring you into these beautiful energies of attraction, being able to magnetize back to your path. So Gemini, I hope you have enjoyed this bonus reading. I have certainly enjoyed doing it. Be sure to check out the other playlists and videos on my channel, as well as that first reading that I did at the beginning of your season. I do approach these messages as timeless, so whenever you have found this, it is the best time for you. Once more, we celebrate your beautiful season and all of the fun and intellect and playfulness and life of the party that you allow and afford us to enjoy as well. As always, Gemini, stay tuned, stay true, and keep creating. I'll see you next time.